Hey, what's up guys? It's Heaven. Today is Sunday, January 20th, and I am super excited to bring to you guys a brand new series called Ask Heaven. In this video series, we'll be posting videos every Sunday where you guys will have the opportunity to ask me questions and I will answer them completely honestly. These questions can be about me, they can be about streaming, they can be about life, love, relationships, travel, whatever it is your heart's desire, feel free to ask anything. And I can't promise that I'll be able to answer every single question. I will do my absolute best. Full disclosure, this entire content video series was inspired by Sssniperwolf, who used to do her Ask Wolf series every single Sunday. I did try to reach out to her to see if she had any issues with me sort of adopting and continuing this content format. She didn't respond, but she doesn't do it anymore herself. So hopefully it's okay. But I'm really excited to continue this and be inspired by some amazing content that she had originally put together. Okay, this first episode was recorded a couple weeks ago when I was still traveling in Antarctica aboard the National Geographic Orion. So the quality isn't quite as good as some of the future videos will be, but rather than re-record and re-answer all the questions, I thought you guys might like to see the honest responses from the first time I answered the question. So I hope you guys enjoy. Hey guys, what's up? It's Heaven, and I miss you guys so freaking much. It's been like 2.5 weeks since I last streamed, and I can't tell you guys how much I miss spending my evenings with you. So I thought that since we couldn't spend each evening together, that I would get back to finally answering all the questions that you've been submitting on Twitter. So let's get started. So Freddie wants to know, what motivates you to stream? So I think I shared this with you guys before, but initially when I first started streaming, I just did it because I had a friend that was a streamer. They said, hey, you might be good at this, and I had no idea what it was about. And it wasn't until I really started to get into it that I realized the power that streaming could have in terms of influencing others. So at the crux of it, what motivates me to stream is really the opportunity to incite action in people and inspire them and motivate them to do things that they otherwise didn't think or wouldn't have thought that they could do. And that's the most rewarding piece about streaming. Someone wants to know, what gets you through each day? Honestly, guys, it totally varies. Sometimes if I'm having a tough day at work, it could be that I'm just looking forward to coming home and streaming and hanging out with you guys. Sometimes I have a great day at work and it's just the excitement and adrenaline and rush of getting something approved or new pieces of copy through. Other times it's talent development. One of the things that I'm really passionate about at my job is really bringing up new talents and getting them excited about careers and brand management and marketing. And so to kind of see them light up and really want to continue building their careers that way is also extraordinarily motivating. Sometimes it's just knowing I'm gonna have a really good dinner at night. So honestly, it totally varies and depends on what's going on. Freddie also asks, how come you don't upload on YouTube anymore? Oh gosh, I'm so busted. Honestly, Freddie, it's just because I don't have time. Between work and streaming, and I'm trying to get some esports stuff kicked off the ground, there's really not a whole lot of extra hours or minutes in the day to put together these YouTube videos, but we're making one right now, so hopefully this creates some level of satisfaction for you. All right, someone asks, have you found yourself and know what your purpose in life is? Yikes, you guys are asking the really big, deep questions here. I think I have found myself, and I think that each day I discover myself a little bit more. I think that in general, people are this really beautiful mess of complexity, and no one is one-sided. We are all extraordinarily multidimensional, and every experience that we have, every person that we meet, every engagement and interaction that we have helps build who we are more and more. So yes, I know who I am, but this is something that's continuing to develop every day, just as it is for all of you. So I will continue to find myself a little bit each day. And in terms of knowing what my purpose in life is, I think that is something that I'm still working on discovering. It definitely has something to do with making sure that I'm connecting with others and inspiring and motivating that action in others that I talked about a little bit earlier. But I think there are a myriad of ways that can happen, and so we're still working on discovering what is that unique way that I can sort of best help others. Gartoka asks, Since your name is Heaven's Crush, what would your Twitch counterpart name be? Honestly, Heaven's Crush would most likely be my counterpart name. So if I could have had just twitch.tv/heaven, I think that's the way that we would have gone. But I needed something a little bit longer, so we just had it match my PSN name. But truly, like, Heaven's Crush or Heaven's Last Crush would be my counterpart if you think about it, if I'm Heaven, so logically. Asks, when you get hit by a hard day, what gets you back into a positive mood? So I've talked a lot about this with you guys previously, but self-care is so tremendously important. You guys have to make sure that you're taking the time to really take care of yourself and figure out what it is that you need to get yourself in the right mental space and the right physical space. And that can be different for everyone, and it can also be different depending upon what circumstances you're going through at any given part of the day. So make sure you really get to know yourself and find out what works for you. It could be just curling up on the couch with a good book. It could be having a drink at the end of the day. It could be calling an old friend. It could be exercising. It could be painting or some sort of art or creation. For me, it depends on what's going on in the day, but I think streaming really helps get me back in a positive mood, or sometimes just slowing down and watching a comedy special on Netflix. Calfrog wants to know, does toilet paper go over or under? Oof. Okay, so I'll be honest, I used to be a toilet paper under type of person, but I think I have officially switched over. Now I'm a toilet paper over person. So, I don't know. I know that's a very controversial topic. Shem wants to know, what is your proudest moment as a streamer so far? Shem, I don't think that there's any sort of individual moment that I can really put my finger on and say, you know what, this moment right here is the absolute proudest moment of my streaming career. But I think that there are many mini moments, or micro moments if you will, that have really sort of come together just to make streaming this thing that I love and adore doing. Every time that somebody says, hey, you made me think differently about something, or you pushed me to try something that I never would have otherwise, or I made a friend in your channel, those moments, those are the ones that really make streaming worth it for me and that make me super proud as a streamer. But it has nothing to do with me and like gaining a milestone or accomplishment. Like, yeah, getting to affiliate is cool, reaching 2,000 followers or a certain number of subscribers. The proudest moments for me is when they actually affect you guys, and I can see you guys learn and grow and develop and do better, greater, more amazing things. And final question, what is your biggest challenge when it comes to streaming? So for me, it's always just trying to figure out what is the right type of content, what is the right cadence of content, is this interesting, is it entertaining, is it gonna push things and be differentiated and be unique, but also is it something that you want to see? As you guys know, we try all kinds of games, we try all kinds of different content formats, and it's challenging because, you know, sometimes I think I'm gonna find a formula that works and then nobody shows up, and other times I'm just like literally doing nothing and I get a ton of viewership. So it's just making sure that we're matching the right content with the audience and making sure that we're keeping things new and fresh. That's all for this first episode of Ask Heaven. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you have any questions that you want to have included in future episodes, be sure to let me know in the comments section below, or you can tweet them at me at Heaven's Crush on Twitter, or reach out via Instagram at Heaven's Last Crush. If you guys enjoyed this content, be sure to hit that like button as well as subscribe. And until I see you guys next time, keep crushing it. Bye guys.